Hey everybody, and welcome to Suezo's.
And the first one we have up is the horny.
Some of the hornies in Toggle don't have any horns at all. Scholars have yet to be able to explain this phenomenon. Jinx, give me soda.
Oh, come on!
So, yep, it's a Suezo, and I think they went a little overboard on realism here with the eye. You can see its blood veins and everything. I'm not a fan of Suezos. But at least they look better than they do in 2.
That's true, yeah. Suezos have come a long way.
Yeah, I think they looked okay in 1. They looked kind of creepy in 2. 3, I actually liked him in. I think the cell shading and cartooniness actually did him a favor in 3.
Yeah, it did.
4, not so much, and I don't remember what they looked like in 5.
It's the Gamba!
Most Suezos are renowned for their difficultness, but the Gamba is relatively docile. They say that some Gambas used to be white with red eyes. That's actually true, isn't it? No. I can't remember.
There was another Suezo that was white with red eyes, I think, but I think it was a special.
Yeah, I think that was back in 1.
That sounds really familiar.
It does.
And now begins Icon's journey to go look up these other ones.
I haven't seen 1 and 2 yet.
The IB.
The IB can see through absolutely anything with its huge green eye, but to tell the truth, it's kind of sick of being able to see everything. You know, somehow I like this one. I think maybe it's because its eye just isn't as creepy to me, which I think is backwards from what it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be creepier. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have much to say about Suezos. I've only raised a couple out of all the Monster Rancher games I've ever played. I think most of them are probably in 3.
It's the pink eye.
The pink eye is extremely spoiled. No matter how much her breeder scolds her, she won't do as she's told. I suppose all young ladies can be difficult at times. I think women in general are just difficult.
That's not true.
I don't know. I think the pink Suezo in the first game looked better. We must have seen it a billion times since we did the sea battle so many times.
It's the green Suezo.
Unlike most Suezos, the green Suezo loves to daydream. A quiet monster, all it wants to do... Sorry. A quiet monster, all it wants is to gaze dreamily at the mountains, the sea, or the sky and just relax. This was actually my favorite one back in Monster Rancher 1 because it was the only one that kept the fins on the side of its head after its baby form. All Suezos lost the fins on the side of their heads other than the plant one. That was back when they had baby forms. In Monster Rancher 2, they grow, but they don't change form like they did in 1.
They just get bigger?
Yeah, they just get bigger. And I think it's actually a well-balanced Suezo, because I know one of their weaknesses is life, and I feel like this one really helps it out. Oh, wait, are you reading them? I can't remember now.
I was reading, sorry, I lagged out again. I don't know what's up with my internet tonight. It's the Zanzo.
The Zanzo travels so fast you can't even see it. All you can see is a big blur. Well, then you could see it if you see the blur. Could that blur that just passed be a Zanzo, perhaps? It reminds me of the one that's part mono. In fact, that's all it is. They just ganked the mono one from Monster Rancher 1.
I was gonna say, yeah, it is.
The red eye. You guys cheated.
Well, okay, and they also, I mean, switch them to white, and suddenly you have the white one that we were just talking about.
Which one's the white one?
From before, the one that we were looking for that was the special?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the one I'm looking up. Anyway, Fukazu.
It loves ocean swimming, but it's sad when everybody runs away when it shows up on the beach. If that's the way it feels, it shouldn't be go around biting people. This is the Suezo I had in Monster Rancher 3. It was the ocean Suezo. It's one of my favorites. It was very well balanced.
I was just looking it up online. Apparently it was Fuzako, unintentionally. It was misspelled in my Monster Rancher.
Oh, that's funny. Ugh.
The Hipzo.
The Hipzo is very proud of its big hat. Oh, I'm glad. But there's a rumor going around that it's actually so heavy it's thinking about taking it off and throwing it away. It reminds me of the hat in that Skylanders game we just played. Imaginators? Yep.
Yep, that's a
Yep,
thing.
let's just move on.
It's the Nicta.
The Nicta's large white beak snacks up every last bit of food in sight. If you don't watch out, it might just snap you up too. I think they could have done without the yellow mouth, and it would have been okay.
Isn't there like a nictating membrane or something that's part of your eye?
I have no idea.
It's the Suezo!
The Suezos are famous for their selfishness, but just as many breeders are ever... Sorry, let me start over. Suezos are famous for their selfishness, but just as many breeders as ever raised them. Okay. I still don't understand that sentence, but just as many breeders as ever raised them. There's some kind of mysterious charm about them that makes them hard to hate. That's true, I don't hate them. But I think it's funny that they tried to make the Suezo their, mascot monster and it ended up changing to the Mochi. Yet they still have Suezos in all the games.
I mean, they're iconic. They're one of the few that still has been around this entire time, and they were in the series as well. So, I mean, it's kind of like tigers and hares.
That's true.
It's the clear Suezo.
The clear Suezo worries about being caught stealing food. It hides the food in its mouth, but it is, after all, see-through. It wishes it could spray paint itself.
It doesn't make any sense at all.
So, I remember in the first game you could see his teeth, but you can't really see his teeth in this one.
Huh. You're right.
I remember that distinctly when we were looking at the book for the first one. I like how you can see his heart, though. I like how they kept that.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. And he actually is legitimately transparent or translucent.
Yeah. They think they got a little lazy on that one.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's the baseball boy.
Its ultimate dream, a grand slam, walk-off home run. Does it get hit itself? It's a pretty silly dream, but nobody around it can get up the nerve to say so. Okay. Is he looking at a stadium? Is that a baseball diamond in his eye?
Oh.
Helper goes, oh yeah. That's what it looks like.
Yeah,
He's looking at a baseball stadium.
Huh.
What is he, for the Longhorns? He looks like he's a Longhorn on his hat.
He's a baseball bat for his tail.
Oh, he is! Oh, I didn't notice that.
It's a baseball hitting a baseball bat.
It's stuck. Oh, okay. And so, I think we're gonna end it early because there's like a million mochis, so...
At least a million.
I think there was almost one for every species. We were thinking of sticking multiple monsters in this video. We're like, not with the mochis.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.